Better be a sweet one. Guys, the sweetness level of this one. 10 out of 10, guys. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to another full day of eating, day in the life, vlog, all that kind of stuff. I don't know why I just said hello here. I'm totally just about to put the camera down to talk to you, so let's do that. As per usual, I'm starting my day off with some watermelon. I do actually have, I'm gonna eat the other half back there as well. This was like one of the big, you know how I showed, I don't have another one to show now because I've eaten all of them, but you know how I showed in my last video, I was eating those big, like, the big Greek ones. Are they Greek? Are they from Spain? I don't actually know. But yeah, this was a big one. I ate the other half yesterday and I'm gonna eat this bit and the other bit now. The way I prefer to eat it, for some particular reason, is to use a knife to crack it and then apply to face. As in not crack it in half, as in like cut chunks within it and then apply to face. It just tastes better that way. I don't know why. Do you know what, guys? I'm actually sweating. It's bare hot in here. It is supposed to storm later though. So yeah. Okay, what do I want to tell you? So this is breakfast part 1. I have actually been, now guys, let me tell you something. I was about to do a whole video on this because recently I've been, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen on my stories, I've been finding the weirdest fruit, I've got such a speech impediment when I say fruit. It's like, I say like fruit. Anyway, I've been finding the weirdest fruit everywhere. Like, I found a lime melon, which is a hybrid between a lime and a melon, which I've got back there somewhere, and we're gonna try it in a minute. And then I also found these grapes, which are called mango grapes, and apparently they actually taste of mango. Like, clearly they're genetically modified, but like, whatever. What else did I find? Oh yeah, also this orange candy melon, which I don't have today, but I did try it and it did actually taste like orange candy. I don't know how they're making these fruits from like things that didn't exist. But then again, if you think about what watermelon used to look like back like 100 years ago, let's just put it this way, it did not look like this and it was not this sweet either, so. Is anything even natural these days anymore? I don't know. So I have just come back from the gym. I feel like every time I say that, I've just been swimming. I'm so hungry. I haven't actually been swimming. I was just doing like a circuit this morning. Jill has left me, as in not left me. She is just, at the current time of filming this, by the time I post it, she might be back. But she's gone back to Germany for 2 weeks and then she's coming back again. Missing her like crazy. If I'm being, knife almost fell on the floor. Anyways, yeah, this watermelon is definitely a 10 out of 10. Very sweet. The big long ones, they always kill it. The only problem is at the market sometimes they leave them in the sun for so long that sometimes you can get them and they're overripe, they're a bit slushy, but they're always sweet. Whereas like the little ones, hit and miss every single time. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this and then the other big part back there. Then we're gonna crack into some of the weird ass fruit I've been finding and see if they actually taste like what they are claiming to taste like. Also, I'm just really curious of how the fuck they made these fruits. If anyone actually knows how they're making these weird ass fruits that keep coming out and like popping up every year, let me know down below. Because I know like a few years back it was like the cotton candy grapes, and now it's just like, I don't know, we're getting oranges that taste like strawberries and like all this different kind of, you know what I mean. Can you hear the crack of that, the crispness? That's what I'm chatting about. Alright, so this, my friends, is a lime melon. Yes, you heard that right, it's a lime melon. I actually took the sticker off because I'm a dickhead. So yeah, this is supposedly a hybrid cross between a lime and a melon. I have no fucking idea how they made this. I'm really interested to see what it tastes like, which is exactly why we're gonna do a taste test. Right now, the thing is, I am actually a little bit put off because when I eat melon, like I refuse to eat melon if it's not sweet. I will admit, I do like lime on really sweet watermelon. I don't know, it just makes it even more like refreshing, especially if it's cold. But, I don't know. Okay, it's pretty crunchy. Kind of looks like a honeydew or a canary melon. It is very crisp. By the way, if you're wondering where I bought this, it was in M&S. M&S food hall, M&S overpriced food hall. Kind of smells like lime, kind of smells like melon, which would make sense because that's what it's supposed to be. But I guess the question is, what in God's name does it actually taste like? Whoa, guys, that is actually pretty insanely tasty. I would definitely recommend. The thing is, it does taste like a lime, but it's not even sour. It's like sweet and sour. The thing is with melons as well, for me, and my girlfriend knows this all too well, because every time they're a certain type of texture, I can't eat them and I just give them to her. If they're like a tiny bit too slushy, I can't eat them. I've got like a real aversion to slushy things, so that's why I never eat things like light cheese or they're just like eyeballs basically. But what I like about this, because sometimes the honeydew type flesh can be kind of squishy, but this is kind of this isn't crunchy, but it's like crisp and refreshing, kind of like the texture of a peeled Disapo melon, if you know what I'm chatting about. Would defo buy this again? Defo. I would give this a 9 out of 10. I want to give it a 10 out of 10. But I feel like I can't release the final point until I know how the fuck this was made. Alright, weird fruit number 2, again from M&S. These are mango flavored grapes. I know you're thinking, what the actual fuck? And how the actual fuck? Like, that's the biggest question in all of this, right? How are they making, and why are they making fruit taste like other fruit? I don't get it. They do actually taste like mango. Okay, that's actually scary. I mean, they're not my favorite grapes, but considering they deliver what they're supposed to say on the packet, the fact they actually taste like mango, I'd give these a 10 out of 10. Good effort. I never know whether it's recording. Okay, it's actually recording. So, I'm gonna show you how to make this new protein shake, which, to be honest, there's nothing that original about it. It's just like frozen fruit, chocolate protein powder, oat milk, but it's just, and hemp seeds. I put hemp seeds in everything. But like I've said before, when I'm only eating fruit for breakfast, if I don't eat like a lot, I don't feel full. So having a protein shake like also with fruit, ironically. In the summer, I always eat a lot of fruit. It's just how it is. In the winter, I don't. In the summer, I do. Deal with it. Yeah, I've been making this protein shake, or a kind of variation of this protein shake every day. It's just like so refreshing, and I just love to spoon it, and yeah, so I'm gonna make it now. The protein powder that I'm using for this particular smoothie is the Ritual. Can you see it? I feel like you can't see the package properly. Okay, I just wanted to sit down while I told you about this. Basically what Ritual is the ingredients are very similar to the Perform range, but the reason Vivo Life made it is because it's just a cheaper, more affordable version that everyone can afford more easily, I guess. And yeah, the ingredients are more simple, it's just as healthy. It's made with fermented pea protein and hemp protein. The flavors are bomb. They have chocolate and vanilla. Today I'm using the smooth dark chocolate. And yeah, the only thing they don't have is the turmeric and the mushrooms, the good old shrooms, the like edible ones. And therefore that's why they're cheaper, more affordable, but still just as delicious. Sweet frozen cherries, big heaping tablespoon of hemp seeds, scoop of the dark chocolate Ritual, and I'm using some cashew milk. You can use any plant milk that you want. I thought I had oat milk, but clearly I've run out. Cheers. Chocolate and cherry, honestly the best combination of all time. Creaminess massively amplified by the hemp seeds, so don't skip on them. If you don't have them, I guess you could use cashew butter or almond butter, but put something creamy in there. Look at me blending in with the kitchen. For lunch, I am making What am I making? I'm making pea pasta. What, a pea pasta salad? Pasta salad. I was only just introduced to pea pasta in the last 5 weeks since my girlfriend was here. And now she's not here, but I'm still addicted to pea pasta. I didn't even know pea pasta was a thing. Usually when I buy pasta, I always go with chickpea pasta just because, I don't know, I find it a lot more filling, a lot more nutrient dense, it's higher in fiber, higher in protein, so it's just like a lot more satiating no matter what you mix it with. But then I tried pea pasta the other day, and there's no going back now. I'm like fully converted. This is the pea pasta I bought. Can we focus? Can we not? This is the pea pasta I bought. Yeah, didn't realize this was a thing. Also, rocking my Nut Me Baby hoodie and underwear. I'm like pretending to wear actual clothes, but I'm not. I don't know why it took me so long to discover pea pasta, but I'm in love with it now. I think it's sweet, it's filling, it's high in protein. It's just a really delicious pasta, and the only ingredients are 100% peas. So you're basically just eating peas, but in pasta form. Hence why it's called pea. I feel like I don't need to explain this, but the reason I'm making this pasta salad is because I made it the first time like a week ago, when a couple of my very good friends came down to visit, because when I say they, I mean all of my friends that I travel with, that you see in my videos, they all have kind of like a running joke that I'm actually a fraud and that I can't cook, because they very rarely come down to where I live. We're always usually hanging out in London, or we're traveling somewhere, or we're renting an Airbnb together, you know, that kind of stuff. And I never do the cooking, like never. I don't ever do anything. The most I've ever done when we've rented kitchens together in houses is chop the salad and dress it with tahini. That's like actually the most I've done. I just become very lazy when I'm around these particular friends. But to be honest, it's because one of them is an amazing chef and he always delivers the goods. So I'm just like, I'm here to eat, that's all. So when he came down to visit me last week and we went swimming in the sea, it was a boiling day, and then we came back and I was like, it's time for me to prove that I can make the best. I mean, come on, let's face it, guys. I'm not like a professional chef or anything, but I know how to make food taste good. Like, I know what works with what. Like, clearly I have issues with baking. If you've ever seen Baking with Miles, you know what I'm talking about. It actually got to the point where they were like, Miles, we've traveled with you for 2 years and we've never actually seen you cook anything apart from on camera. So they thought I had someone else making food behind the camera, which obviously I don't. So yeah, they told me they were in the mood for pasta, so I whipped up this bomb pasta salad. It only takes 10 minutes to make while the pasta is boiling. And actually you boil the broccoli. I wouldn't usually boil broccoli, I'd usually steam it, so you just like, or air fry it so you retain most of the nutrients, but whatever, one pan, throw it in, boil it all together. So yeah, whilst you're boiling the pasta and the broccoli, you just chop up all of the other veggies, and then the dressing is made from tahini, obviously, balsamic vinegar, a little bit of sweet chili sauce. It's just insane. It's very high in protein, it's very filling, and it tastes bomb. So yeah. Of course, you can never ever have a pasta salad or any kind of salad without some good creamy avocado. It better be a good one. I've cut this so stupidly. At least it's a good one. Gonna add in some of these Sun Blush tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes. They come with olive oil and garlic, which kind of just helps to give this more flavor anyway, so I'm gonna put the whole thing in. Lots of salt. I think earlier I said balsamic vinegar. I meant balsamic glaze, because balsamic glaze just takes everything to a different level. And of course, some proper runny liquid gold. Look at that texture. I have some of these beautiful fresh pink pickled onions, pickled red onions, and they are so sweet and tangy. So I'm gonna just plop some over the top. God, these are kind of like noodles. Just for a little bit of a refreshing, tangy kick. Would you look at that? The amount I made, I put the whole 500 grams of pasta in. Obviously there's a ton of veggies in there, a whole creamy avocado, lots of tahini. The pasta itself is high in protein, so it's a very substantial meal. The amount I made would probably last me around 2 servings because I eat a lot. But I guess if you're someone that doesn't eat a lot, it could be like 3 or 4 servings. Guys, it goes without saying that even though I did put a substantial amount of liquid gold on the actual, hold on, let's give you a montage of the liquid gold. I mean, look, just look at that texture. Linked below, guys, if you want to try the world's best runny tahini. Yeah, so obviously, oh, by the way, I think I forgot to tell you, I've actually got the most, no, that's a lie. That is actually a lie. I was gonna say I've got the most exciting nut butter review ever for you. That would be an overstatement, but it is still exciting, especially because I feel like I've been reviewing boring ones recently, but that's going to change today. Okay, I'm definitely, while I do this, going to get this all over the table, but then I get to lick it up, if you know what I'm saying. Still a bit more, always more, when in doubt, just more gold. I was going to add sweet chili sauce, then I realized I didn't have any, so I didn't add sweet chili sauce. Was also going to use romaine boats to scoop these up. I feel like I always say in so many of my what I ate in a day videos, oh, this is going to be the first one where I don't eat romaine, but then I somehow eat romaine. I feel like I need to eat a bit, just to prove a point. Hold on. I really don't know what I'm trying to prove by showing you this, because to be honest, I don't even really feel like romaine, but what am I actually trying to prove? I'm gonna go apply to face. And you all know what's coming next. Cheers. So good. Alright guys, today we are reviewing the new cacao and hazelnut butter from Meridian. You might remember about, I wanna say 3 episodes back, might have been 2, I reviewed the new Meridian cacao and peanut butter. And it was good, it was really good. It was like good texture, it was silky, it was chocolatey, it was sweet. It was also full of shit. So I'm kind of assuming that this one is as well. Ingredients: roasted hazelnuts, sunflower oil, coconut, agave syrup, cacao powder. Okay, that's not that bad. I mean, it does have agave syrup, which is just like worse than sugar in my opinion. And sunflower oil. I don't understand why oil is ever necessary in nut butters, especially if they've been made properly. They should be runnable, I was gonna say runnable, pourable. Anyway, generally speaking, oh, okay, this one's gonna take ages. Actually, do you know what, I remember this happened in the last one too, where at first it was like World War III trying to churn it and stuff, but then once it was actually churned, it was nice and pourable. Okay, that was a bit of a struggle, but it didn't take that long. I'm assuming what they've gone for is Nutella vibes here. Nutella vibes, as some people say. I don't have celery again, but I was not about to eat chocolate nut butter with celery anyway, so I'm just gonna go in for a mouthful. Cheers. Oh Lord. That tastes like something, can't work out what it is. Hold on, need another mouthful. That's what it tastes of. That's what it tastes of. It tastes of the insides of, does anyone remember the chocolates? Which I still don't think they make a vegan version of, or at least not a good one. Ferrero Rocher, the chocolates, you know, like the round chocolates with like the hazelnutty bits, and then they have like the hazelnut chocolate cream in the middle. This tastes exactly like the filling of that. So basically it's just fucking amazing. Going in for mouthful number 4. I'll see you at dinner. So that evening I hopped on the train, went into London to meet Anna for dinner. First we stopped at this little fruit market for some pre-dinner snacks, and I found my new favourite fruits of all time, which are really hard to find, these little sugar apricots. So sweet, so tangy, And for dinner we went to this vegan place called Pharmacy, and whilst we were waiting for our food we snacked on the sugar apricots. They're so sweet, I could literally eat these all day long. The best thing on their menu by far, just in case you go there, is their almond butter broccoli. I don't know how they make the sauce, but it's just out of this world, and we ordered 3 bowls of it, 2 of which I ate. For mains, I got the macro bowl, which is pretty simple. It's just sweet potato, quinoa, sea vegetables, avocado, greens, pickles, and a really nice creamy miso sauce. And I got some noodly thing, which I didn't taste, but apparently it was very good. And afterwards we stopped off for some vegan froyo. Vanilla was actually their only vegan flavour, so that's what we got. But it was really good, sweet, refreshing and light. Perfect way to finish the day. Anyways guys, as always, I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you all in the next video. Laters.